Alright guys, so I decided I was going to buy a project bike. 2006 Honda CBR600RR. This is going to be a little project of mine. About to go get the registration and everything done for it. So we're going to go for a little ride. Alright guys, so we're out on the CBR. This thing has a whole different feel to it than my Yamaha. But so far I like it. Getting used to turning on this versus the FC07 is definitely taking a second to get used to. But I'll get used to it. Like I said, this is going to be my project bike. I've already ordered a couple parts for it. You get the integrated taillights, ordered a new exhaust for it, and fender eliminator kit. And then the previous owner actually lowered it by, I think, like an inch or two. So I'm going to take it to the shop and get it readjusted for my height, get it back to its stock ride height, which might help out with steering just a little bit. And then from there we'll see. I am gonna buy all new fairings for the entire bike, and then I have a buddy of mine who's going to custom paint all of them. So I'll literally have a one-of-a-kind paint job on this bike when it's finished. And we've talked about a couple different things that we were going to do, and it's going to look pretty awesome. This thing is stupid fast. This is crazy. But I like it. I just wish it wasn't so low. I feel like I don't know, a midget on this. I want the ride height raised back up so I at least feel a little bit taller. But first I need to go get the emissions done, and then we are going to the tag office so I can get my tags so that I will have everything ready to go on the bike. I already have insurance and everything on it. So we're going to go get that taken care of, and then after I get done with that, we'll jump back onto the video and check out some more on the bike, and then I'll do a little walk around here in a little bit. But yeah, I'll be back. Alright guys, so we were just leaving the tag office, got my tag and everything for it. Just realized that the guy I bought it from, I don't have anywhere to actually hang the tag at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something to do about that. I already ordered a new bracket, but I didn't realize that there was just 100% nothing there to hang it on. So I might have to take the kind of end cap off that exhaust and somehow rig the tag into that. Don't know how, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But yeah, so bike's legal and ready to go now. And, if you guys happen to live in Cobb County in Georgia, this whole section of their tax office is ridiculous. And I'm an idiot by not putting the kickstand up, just because I do special things like that. Alright, let's try this again. So, back to some of the modifications and everything that I want to do. Like I said, I am going to go with the custom paint that buddy of mine's gonna do. But like I said, essentially I just want this to kind of be my project bike. I'm just gonna take my time, work on it, have some fun with it, and see how it turns out. I was originally going to do a kind of full reveal of it, I guess, once the entire thing was done. But I decided that instead of that, I'm going to kind of have a second video series along with the regular ones on my Yamaha of all the work that I'm doing to this, so you guys can kind of see how it comes along. I'm not going to make this, am I? Shit. But yeah, I'm going to do some videos on this as well as the videos on my Yamaha. The Yamaha will stay my, you know, kind of ride around, have fun bike, and this will be the project one. Or not? I guess you didn't want to, oh well. So yeah. By the way, if you guys see these little spikes, these gotta go. Those are not my style. I'm never gonna leave this parking lot, apparently. That's what's happening. So I need to go left, and that means going left across like 6 lanes of traffic because I have to take an immediate right at the traffic light down there. If any of you guys haven't watched this that drive a super sport of this style, what rev range do you normally keep the bike in as you're just kind of cruising? Because I'm in 4th gear. It sits right around 5,000 RPM, which, you know, I drive a manual car, and so 5,000 for me is a little high, but I mean the bike revs to 15,000. So I don't know if this is its normal kind of operating range, or if I should keep it lower, or if it even really matters. So yeah, if you guys happen to know, I guess essentially what's best for the bike, feel free to comment. Let me know. I don't want to be riding too high, but at the same time, I know that this bike makes all of its power, and I just shifted to 5th gear from 4th, and it dropped me all the way down to 4,200 from 5,000, so I can't imagine that it makes that much of a difference what gear I'm in. So far, love this bike, and for me being, I'm 6'2", and actually, this isn't, obviously it's a very different riding position than my Yamaha FC07, but it's actually comfortable on here. I know I've heard a lot of people talk about super sports, they're a little, I know like the R6 and everything, their handlebars are placed a little bit lower, their rear sets are placed a little bit further back, I believe, so you get kind of that longer, more spread out feel, but I kind of like the way this one feels. I don't have any form of like fatigue or anything from riding it. The only time I get any form of fatigue is if I'm going through the gears, my hand is, you know, on my clutch lever, but once I pull it off of the clutch, it's perfectly fine. Hoping that my hat is not going to go flying out of my pocket here in a second. It's sitting down there. Actually, driving the Yamaha around versus driving this, obviously this has a windscreen on it, but just, I don't get anywhere near, obviously the Yamaha is more comfortable to ride, but when it comes to the wind, this thing is 7 million times better. Like on the Yamaha, even with the windscreen that I put on it, I feel like I'm just getting beaten up constantly. And if you watch my video of me on the highway, or not even on the highway, anytime I'm above like 50, which is what I'm doing right now, you see the wind just kind of pulling my helmet all over the place. And when I'm on this, I don't get that feeling at all. This is, I feel like this is a more relaxed ride than my Yamaha. Like my Yamaha, I don't want to get on the highway with it, just because of, I mean, I'm sure I'll get used to it eventually, but That highway just beats me up anytime I get on the highway. This thing, I've been highway speeds with it, and I've not encountered that same issue whatsoever. I'm gonna see if I can get this license plate mounted up somewhere. Seeing as how I am in Cobb County, and I'm on a Super Sport, and there's a Georgia State Patrol right there. Alright, so you might witness me getting pulled over for the very first time on a bike. Oh, maybe. Actually, I'll turn left. Maybe I can avoid him. Georgia State Patrol does not fuck around at all. So even though I have insurance and everything's all registered now, like I said, I still don't have the tag on the back. I don't want to go flying past GSP with no tag on the back and just give myself a reason to get pulled over, and with my luck that'll be the one guy that wants to be a dick, even though the tag and everything is sitting in my backpack that I'm wearing right now. All the information is in there. With my luck, he'd be the one to be a dick about it. So let's see if I can get home. Get the tag phone on, and then we're gonna go have some fun on this for the day. At high speeds, I have no issues like what I have to deal with on my Yamaha. And like I said, I know this has a windscreen on it, but I threw a windscreen on my Yamaha hoping that it would help out a little bit. It did absolutely nothing. It is such a incredibly tremendous difference between this and that. So this will probably be my, if I need to jump on the highway and go somewhere, and then Yamaha will just kind of be my have fun, ride around town, all that kind of stuff. There's a massive dump truck behind me, and I really hope he doesn't kill me as I make this turn, so that'd be wonderful. Me. Sounded like he wanted to. So far, really liking this bike. I'm gonna head back home, get the tag on, pick this video back up here in a little bit. Hope you guys are enjoying it. And let me know what you think.